Another day, another video, another experiment. Today I've got a seedling tray of Karamū, Coprosma robusta. It's a leftover from one of my experiments in my backyard nursery. I'm going to plant them out, and we've got this ridge which has quite a bit of native regen happening already, and also just to expand on what's already growing there. There's a few pines, I'll pull those, transplant the Karamū, and take you along and show you how we go. I expect that the walking to the ridge, getting to the location, is going to be the thing that takes up most of the time, but the job itself is going to be hopefully a 10-minute job. Prick them out, plant them out, give them a sip of water, and leave them be. It's an easy experiment within a reasonable walking distance that we can keep track of. It's introducing one of the species that's growing here already, but just making sure there's going to be more seed. Karamū establishes quite quickly, especially if it's in the right conditions. So hopefully we can just help increase the seed load, the berry load and the seed load of this Karamū species in the landscape by just adding a few more plants. Here's the ridge I'm talking about. There's a patch of native plants that are coming up very nicely, and that's probably due to this gully which is just behind it. This was a beautiful patch of native old growth bush, completely decimated during the harvest. There's a few remnant old trees, but the regeneration of the natives is relatively high in this area and kind of expands out to over here. So I'm just going to build onto that using the Coprosmas and keep continuing on this side. The expectation is that most of this will regen and build onto the sides of that, and that can be a seed pressure going forward for the rest of the land. I've got two additional functions that I'm hoping to achieve by planting these Coprosmas. So the first one is this slope is quite prone to erosion. You can see the dark patches. We had some rain recently, so a lot of the topsoil just gets washed away. There's a bit of gorse establishing to kind of control that, but by introducing extra plants I'm hoping to accelerate that cover of the land. And then secondly, I would just want to provide some competition for the light for the gorse. So by planting in and amongst them, there's going to be more competition for the light, and then hopefully the gorse won't be the only species, but we'll have a diverse mix of species that can come up. Done and dusted. So I started on that side, came all the way down here. Not that much, but it's something, and better than nothing. So now I'm just going to give them a tiny sip of water just to get them started. After that they'll just have to do with rainwater only, and we'll just wait and see how they go.